Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. We're back with more Rebuild 3 Gangs of Deadsville on Impossible Mode. And we're still surviving. Day 172, we've carved out a little chunk of land for ourselves. We've explored enough land to see where we want to carve out for ourselves in the future. Ideally, we can carve out all of this for us and potentially do so quick enough that we might be able to escape out one of these bridges and try to claim some stuff out there, but we might end up having to deal with other factions before we can bother dealing with expanding beyond where they are. Now, let's look at what I was doing. I had crafted several explosives so that I can quickly build and cut you off from expanding beyond this. Speaking of which, we're going to use one of these zombie traps right here, because we are attempting to cut them off as quick as we can. We want to expand out this way, probably take that. That farm will be theirs. They can have the farm, but I want the rest of this if I can. If I can. What are you researching right now? Zombie bait, because we want advanced traps. That makes sense. You're building more traps. You're building out where we're going. And these zombies are all attacking, but it doesn't matter a whole heck of a lot. Fighting 35. You guys are completely taken care of. You guys are mostly taken care of. Whoa. And already we get the errors with the camera. Come on. There we go. Alright, you're blocking right there. You're making that guy super safe. Now if you go there, that'll be super safe. And if we bomb that, then that's pretty damn safe too. Not my favorite use of a bomb, but that makes things a lot more secure. We had you as an engineer, Dr. Fishfingers, in here studying to become a scavenger, because we could use another scavenger. And I agree, we'll continue on that route. With all that said and done, how's our food situation looking? 2.5 per day. If we take him off of farming, then we go down to -1 a day. In the very near future, we could stand to recruit some more people. We'll hold off on that for just a little bit. Hey Zero, you made it to the party before I even hit unpause for the first time. How's it going? I'm doing well. This stream might not be as long as the others, but figured I'd sneak another stream in today while I can. Unlike the other days where my girl is at work, being Thanksgiving, my girl is just napping off her turkey dinner. And once she gets up, the stream will end shortly after that. Construction tips. Rufus noticed our sturdy walls and double gate security system and came by to ask if we'd show their builders how we did it. They want to recreate the same thing at St. Michael's Fort to help keep the zombies and anyone else out. We have 70 respect with Rufus. Or as I'm going to refer to him occasionally as Rufio. Because look at him, he's clearly the leader of the Lost Boys. So many of these leaders are references to things. I might not get all the references, but I get this one. Rufio! Offer him expert advice. St. Michael's, we're very happy with the help. Their fort should be stronger than ever now. Hopefully we'll never have to face off against them again. You did not tell us. Oh crap, you make an excellent point. I did not tell anybody on Twitter I was going to stream. I didn't have plans to do so. It was kind of impromptu. But I should announce that I'm doing it now. Thank you for the reminder. That's what I'm doing now. Hold on. You're actually just here to say hi. It's already past night there, and you're gonna watch it tomorrow. Sounds good. Thanks for the reminder of letting people know on Twitter, and thanks for stopping by. We might do another stream of this tomorrow, depending on what's going on when my girl is at work. Alright, but now there is a tweet out. And I should make a note. Why? Find out why YouTube isn't sending it for me like it used to. And then I can forget, and it won't be a problem. Tell Paul you're not dead when he enters the stream. Bye. See you around, Zero. And you're not dead yet. I mean, you are, but your reincarnation of Mega Man is not. And Anchorus is safe farming, so he'll make it. For now. A good start. 13 of us are starting to see some progress here in Leeds. We've reclaimed enough buildings that you can actually go for a little jog around the neighborhood. Think of that. Running for fun, not for your life. Exercise, recreation, spandex, running shorts. These are all the things we're looking forward to. Hey. Alright, so you reclaimed that rubble successfully. It's time for you to reclaim this rubble. Now that you've taken that spot, we need to diversify a little bit. Darn you becoming a 24% danger no matter what I do. You'll go down to 20. You'll go down to 11. Put you there. You're still you're 20. You're 0. I guess I can live with that. Or I can explode the park. Do I want to bomb the park? 7 traps. Is that park already trapped? Blow up the park. Blow up the park. I'm probably not going to be taking these locations. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but if you take a location next to a faction, you have to make the choice of giving the location to the faction in order to gain respect, keeping it and lose respect, and potentially start a war over territory. Or, if you have a leader that's a high enough level, and on the lower challenging difficulty at 7, I don't know if that would change with a higher difficulty, it might, you can convince them that it's okay. My best leader is Nat 20, he's a leader level 1.5. He can't convince people of jack. He can't even lie to survivors to show up. Granted, one of my dudes has a flare gun, which adds enough leadership to convince people of that. But I'm in no position to be taking land next to my opponents if I can avoid it. So I'm just going to be creating this buffer. And that's why I kind of want to create this buffer down here and possibly here so that I can be next to the bridge and have the option of going down this way. But with these guys expanding out this way, I might just give up the bridge and go for this bridge where these guys have potentially more options to expand. I may need to do some more scouting to figure out what's going on. Hi from the Netherlands. It's 3 AM over here. Can't sleep, so you're watching the stream. Love watching me play. Hey, Kenny. Thanks for the kind words. Glad you were able to make it. I'm glad that the impromptu later stream allows people in other time zones an opportunity to be part of the live streams. Actually, before we continue onward, I should name somebody after you. Who should we name? We've got no allegiance to Jacob. You will now be Kenny Bootendam? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. We'll have Kenny be in there as our soldier with a bulldog. We've successfully researched zombie bait. There are two reasons you might want to attract a zombie. One, to get it the hell out of somewhere you don't want it. Two, to get it right up into somewhere that somebody else doesn't want it. These revolting devices are made of meat and stink to high heaven in a way that simply delights the undead. I'd advise any engineers to make these things in a workshop to wear a face mask. Draw Zed into building. Alright, cool. That's handy, but we're not going to use it. We unlock that to get advanced traps, because advanced traps is going to be super helpful. It's only going to take us 6 more days to get it. Go. We'll take the risk. Keep debating whether I want to blow up that zombie or not, because that park means very little to me. But it's mostly my explosions that mean a lot to me, my explosives, and I don't have a lot of fuel to make more. Alright, church reclaimed. Good, good, good. An idea would be to bomb this place and take it and then give it to the Rifts as a way of increasing our reputation with them. Why does this happen, camera? Hey, give me the camera back real quick, like. I respect the Rifts 66. I don't know if we really need to worry about any of that, but I do need you to do something. You are going to turn this rubble into a farm and help out our food situation a little bit more. It's going to hurt our material situation a little, but oh well. Also, taking that church should help our happiness a little, because much like the bar where people can just go and catch a drink, they can just go and pray in the church and feel better. If I had excess leaders, I could put one in there to be a bartender, one in there to be a preacher, and they'd help out even more. But I don't have that kind of... I don't got that kind of time. Alright, more zombie traps created. Good. Gives us 2 more. We're going to want to place these guys there and there. So we really want to cut them off. If we have to piss them off by taking one of these locations, we're going to have to piss them off by taking one of those locations. I'm giving up the farm. And the fact that I'm giving up the farm, I might want to send somebody to go to try to recruit that guy. Okay. Now I'll blow this. Boom! No more park there. You can have that rubble if you want, Rifts. And then I can move everybody to defend there against you. And then I can pull like 1 person out. You're still pretty well defended against. We can take... Wait. One of you guys is my leader. You, Mega Man. Sorry, you're the one who has to be pulled out, Mega. Still a little less safe. Still pretty safe. You are going... Alright, if you do that, you can recruit at a yellow. 22% danger. Can you help that out significantly? Probably not. 4% help out with you. How many medkits do I have? 4. Why don't you make some medicine? There is no way of you making fuel. You can just make ammunition or medicine. I don't believe there is a way of making fuel. You just gotta find it. Or you can ally somebody who has extra fuel and get it in trade. But who would have extra fuel? Elite crew, because they're using all that fuel to power up the generators. And probably the bikers. We haven't even met them, and we probably don't want to befriend them when we do. So is this the answer for now? Send you there. Anything we can equip you with to be better? No, you got a rocket launcher. Alright. We're risking you out there, Mega. But you gotta recruit those guys. It'll be great. You're gonna try to raid us? How dastardly of you. 36% danger, even with just our walls. We're pretty well defended against that. Farm successfully built. Alright. I may regret this. I doubt it though. I'm gonna make another farm. The only reason I may regret it is because I'm getting kind of low on my materials. But with him about to become a scavenger, we can have a bigger scavenging team. And we can get some of those materials out of these places nearby. Ideally, we can even maybe send a warrior with him to help him get out of sticky situations. Alright, you are now Dr. Fishfingers, the scavenger. You will take this boomerang and this crowbar. I can have you farm, then we're making a lot of food. That'd be silly. If I have you guys farm together, I'm making slightly less. But you guys are hanging out, and if you like each other, then you'll be happy. And with just building the farm, I'm still making food without a farmer. He's building another farm. Recruiting people will go well. It's time for you guys to get out there and scavenge some stuff. Fortunately, it's still somewhat dangerous, even with both of y'all. But not so much, and he does have the, first aid perk. So there's a better chance of not getting murdered out there on our mission. Advanced traps is going to be pretty good, because it's just going to make all these traps we set out there more effective. Alright. Dangerous Mass Zed. We're going to ignore them for now because we're under attack by these guys. We finished the farm and he went into defense mode right quick. They swarmed just after 2 a.m. Not 10 minutes after I'd finally been able to get to sleep. But I was up and out of there within 5 minutes, just like we drilled. And by dawn, all that was left of them was a pile of bloody body parts. Good. Okay. Dangerous Mass Zed. Build farm. Reclaim more buildings. Alright, you get over here. Can you lower that to a 19 by yourself? I'll send you over here to help. That lowers it to a 7. I'm comfortable with that. Now, can you handle that on your own? Not really. Can you handle that together? Pretty easily. Meantime, sending somebody to help you and making that safe might be the right answer just for now. And you two together, and I'll pull the builder out once this recruiting mission finishes. Found a bunch of materials and a guitar. Cool. Guitars are good for leadership. Unfortunately, we just don't have leaders going on right now. Scavenge out what's we got in here. 14%. I'll take it for now. We'll send a warrior with you very soon. Very soon. But first, the soldier and his daughter seemed to think it was better to keep moving by settling down. He thought we're just making our presence known to all the Zed and less friendly people in the area. When they come for us, it'll be bad. He and the girl shared a long, meaningful look. I guess they've been through some hard times. I can frighten them, or I can bribe them with food. I have the food. I don't know what frightening them does, but I have the food. And it's a one-time bribe, so I'll give them 2 food to come join us. For all their talk, these 2 didn't look well. Kids seemed half-starved to death, in fact. I offered the girl an apple, and she just about swallowed it whole. I told them there's more where that came from, and they practically followed me back to the fort like lost puppies. Just gotta feed them. Alright. Now, Ken Junkie Thomas. Alright, Junkie. You are devout, and you have a kid with you. Ken Junkie Thomas pulled me aside after dinner, and he said, yeah, be friendly, polite, all that jazz. I know. I guess that means chatting. So what you want to know about? My past? I used to be a building inspector for one of the local municipalities. See, if buildings were up to code and all that, it was fun. Nothing better than telling a fella off for keeping the mold off the tenant's walls. What perk should I give him? Somehow, that makes him good with firearms. I can make him good with hand-to-hand. Or I can just make him tough. I think I'm going to go with tough. It's Harder to make friends, but less likely to die. Yeah. I thought tough also gave a +1 defense. Maybe it doesn't. Or maybe it does in lower difficulties. Hand-to-hand combat's +2 when you have no weapon, but that's silly. We got enough weapons to go around. I think we might have used up our guns, but we might not have. Maybe a firearms training would be better and give them tough later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still got a gun around, don't we? Yeah, we can give him a pistol. Ken the Junkie Thomas. Alright, cool. You come out. I'm not sure what you're going to do just yet. You help there. And cultist is not going to go. We don't want to put the cultist with anybody we don't have to. Speaking of which, let's get Art out of there and put the cultist together while I'm thinking about it. We can have Art Van Delt help out the scavenge team. And you created medicine. We're still making food per day even after that recruit. So Mega, why don't you go try to recruit another person for us? What should we use our builder for? Could take over either of these spots and give them to the Rifts as goodwill, but if I do that, I want to hold off until after I've cut them off. I don't want to. If they're going to be taking places at random, I want those to be places they can randomly take, because I don't want them to be taking this farm until I have that. Hold off on that plan. What do I want you to build? We just found a fair amount of materials. Traps. Traps on traps. With this already cut off, if I get enough traps, I can literally load this entire area up with traps and take it at my leisure. I just need to cut it off from the rest of the world. Meaning I do need to work towards going in that direction and taking these so the bridge is less accessible. But again, I'm not going to get worried until they start taking anything near the park. And then they still have to take the bridge. And I don't care if they own the bridge. They can own the bridge, I can own the bridge, so long as they don't own anything on my side of the bridge. It still leaves us with what do we do with our builder? What do we do with Shrug? Shrug will trade. You don't have effective leaders, really. Zombie mobs spotted. Where? Over there. Okay. They're a ways away from us. Could blow him up when he's on the bridge and see if that destroys the bridge. That'd be funny, because then my only access would be over here. For better or worse. For better or worse. Might be worth checking out. Alright, what do we get? Found a hammer and 10 fuel. Good. That's a lot of fuel. Where did we find that at? The fire department? Okay. Hammer. I don't know if anybody really needs the hammer. Everybody's pretty much got decent stuff. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that would help you out. No. Alright, so we can send you guys out to grab more stuff. Grab stuff next to their guys' walls. That makes it safer, 'cause it's next to their walls, and they're kind of friendly with us. And if they want to take those spots, they don't get that stuff. That's our stuff. Faction deserters. Someone named Ebby Williams stopped by the fort today. Until this morning, he was one of the chosen ones, but he said they'd sent him on one dangerous mission too many and it was time for him to get out of there. I know Cassandra and the chosen ones will be annoyed if we poach one of their people, though. Should we let this guy join us? If I had a level 5 leader, I would talk to her about it, but he can just join us. They're not that upset. For faction respect. Chosen ones won't be thrilled that we're stealing people from them, but screw those guys. They can think whatever they want. We're happy to have Ebby join us, and we can seriously use soldiers like him on our side. He did have some interesting things to say about the conditions in their fort. Nobody knows how it started, but they have regular karaoke parties every Friday night. Alright, well, we got ourselves Ebby Williams. He comes as a cultist. Not too surprising from where he's from. Being a former Chosen One, which increases sway with the Chosen Ones. I'm not entirely sure how that works out, if the Chosen Ones like us. I don't know what our respect was before, even though I just looked at it. I kind of forgot, but I feel like it went down and up, maybe because he's in our team. I don't know if it's just like an inherent boost, a one-time boost when it happens, or like if I were to do any sort of leadership stuff with him, trading with them, he'd get bonus deals or something. I don't know. Brr. Excuse me. The doctor said that they'd cleaned out all that yeast bacteria in my stomach, but it still hits me from time to time. Yeah, yeast bacteria. I used to be a home brewer. Mead, mostly. Spent so much time around the stuff that it took up my residence in intestines. Took up residence in my intestines. You might think being able to get drunk just eating a bagel sounds like a dream, but it sucks when you get pulled over for driving under the influence of visiting your local deli. He gets a new perk. Somehow that makes him a good cook, good with guns, or good at hand-to-hand. Let's make him good with guns, because we still got that extra pistol. Take that gun! And we can equip you with a side item. That hammer, actually. Decent. You don't need the building, but you can take the extra damage. You're already a cult, so you could join up with them. No problem. I wonder, you're 16. That lowers the defense over there. But can you handle one of these fights on your own? Not without something else. We are going to scout out a little bit. You're going to be used to scout right now, new cult. Trade with Gustav. It's good day for deal. Come, I show you what I find. Many good things for you. I have some machine gun, chainsaw. What do I want from him? At this point, we're now losing a little bit of food. That's not a big problem. We'll fix that right quick. Chainsaw is defense and building. It's not even that much of either. So machine gun's a lot of defense. We don't have that much medicine, but we can make our own. Same with ammo. Well, we have a lot of ammo, and we can make our own. How much are you wanting for some of these things? 40 for the sub, 16 for that, 8 for the shovel. I'll go 8 for the shovel. There you go. 8 food for your shovel. We'll fix our food situation right quick. We're one farm away from fixing stuff or throwing a farmer down to fix stuff. It's not dire. Some more respect with Gustav. I think we got a pretty fair deal. We bought a shovel that a scavenger will use someday. Someday. Suddenly became more dangerous. I'm still not too worried about you. Dahlia Raider. You finished whatever it was you were doing. You were trading with Gustav. Right. So what shall I have you do now? You're kind of waiting for them to finish, and they're going to take another couple of days. Could trade with elite crew, maybe. We're getting materials from scavenging, but I suppose you could go cut some material. I don't need you to be in school, because if I change you from anything that's not a builder, you'll stop having the ability to level as a builder, but you'll still keep all those levels. Interesting. That's a potential option, having him learn a new trade. Better yet, let's have him change this gas station into a farm, since the gas station is useless. These things aren't entirely useless. The drive-ins, once I get electricity flowing, i.e. when I take this place over and finish the quests out for it, they provide happiness for my fort as well. So I'm going to keep those if I can, which with all this space that I have to work with once I take it, I believe I have no problem keeping those. So we'll have him turn that gas station into a farm and fix our food situation again real quick. Especially since we're recruiting more people. But we're going to keep trying to recruit people for a little while until we fill up our spaces or our food situation becomes actually problematic. Because more people is more things we can get done, and we only have 15 right now. Okay, we got a raider there. You spotted some food and more edge of the world. Okay. Sorry for the short time. You're going to bed now. Watch later. No problem. Any amount of time that you want to hang out is always fun. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you another time, hopefully. If not, you know, you can always comment and we can communicate that way if my streams end up not being able to be, well, for me, late, for you early enough to work out that you can see them live. Wow, these raiders are stronger than I anticipated. I wonder what happens if I throw a bomb at raiders. I'm gonna find out. Nah, just kills the zombies. Oh well, waste of a bomb. But science. Not much we can do about that. I do not want these raiders to succeed. Okay. What if I throw both of you guys there? That lowers you to 46. Yeesh. That lowers it to 58. What if you by yourself? 90. So that is a pretty powerful raiding group. I don't know if raiders move all that much faster than zombies. So I'm going to assume that these guys are going to attack first. And if I get raided, oh well. Found a flashlight and some materials and some food and more materials and more food. That's good. That's good. Okay. We've already established that a 10 and a 9 isn't enough to stop you. So you're going to go back out and more scavenging. Finished building that farm. We're doing good on food again, just in time for you to recruit that. What is your defense? 5. Not epic. Not terrible. We're gonna have you chill chopping wood for a moment. Also, how close are you to a level? 17.2. Alright, we found a fire axe. Well, Anchorus already has a fire axe, but a fire axe is better than a boomerang. Boomerang's 1 defense, 1 scavenge. Fire axe, 2 defense, 2 scavenge. Alright. Back out we go. Those roamers are going to try to get him. Hopefully we're quick enough to not let them. Okay. Recruitment. The man I went to recruit at that church was so starved his skin was hanging off the bone. He was chipper about it, cracking jokes about his recent diet and how Weight Watchers could have learned a few things from him. His name is Michael Godin. He doesn't have any special skills, but says he's flexible, so what job should we have him do? Don't need a builder, don't need an engineer. We can always use more soldiers. But we really are lacking in scavengers. Soldier scavenger, soldier scavenger. Scavenger. Scrounging, scouting, hunting, farming, scavenger skills at finding and making the most of supplies. I told Michael it's not so much about good eyesight as being resourceful, though it does help if you can lift a heavy load. Scavengers do a lot of carrying. He's a level 4 scavenger. Alright. We get to learn a little about his past. Maybe we'll learn why he doesn't wear pants. Greetings, citizen. I am just a nondescript, mild-mannered individual who happened to work at a newspaper prior to the societal collapse. Nowadays, I'm just doing my best to get by and help out where I can. I could make him a green thumb, a hoarder, or a loner. Loner, improves skills when on a mission alone. Not bad for a scavenger. But with how dangerous the world is and how low of a level scavenger he is, he might be better at working alone, but he most certainly would rarely be doing so. A hoarder, extra building materials and scavenging. But green thumb is the thing that I think we're going to go with. Bonus food while farming. We are going to have him be a dedicated farmer. We can have him do other stuff when it's needed, but he is here to make sure, we're going to give him a shovel, he is here to make sure that we have food. Dedicated farmer. With him being a dedicated farmer, we're increasing food per day, and we can go recruit more people if we so choose. Now, level 14, you being there, 15% difference. We can finish scouting that out later. 51, 43. How long do you guys still have on this? We're going to pull you guys, set you there. 26. You crafted some zombie traps. Craft me. How many explosives do I have after that? I think I want more zombie traps. Still got 3 explosives. I can work with that. Use my zombie traps. Okay. Alright. Use my traps to begin the expansion process. The longer I have them out there, the more time they'll have to kill out the zombies. Alright, go. Something changed over here. They took this, I think. Yeah, because I was going to explore here and I was going to find out about that location. But they took it. I can't blow up raiders. So we'll just have to go on. Somebody finish something. Cool. The old zombie shish kebab trap system worked pretty well, but they fill up fast and need to be emptied out regularly. Our improved slice-o-matic style traps are designed to reduce zombie mobility by cutting them into little bitty pieces. Our engineers can build these in any workshop, and they're a cinch to deploy. We've replaced all of our regular traps with them. Excellent. We've got advanced traps now. It's going to help out quite a bit. What else should we grab next? Signposts to attract survivors. That'd be pretty quick because it's still high up there. But part of the reason that I haven't done it is because the stuff further down, searchlights to attract even more. Also not very great. Fireworks. And then it just leads down to the increased skill 1% faster per level repeatable. So none of that entices me too much. I think I actually want electrified walls of all these options. Increase my fort-wide defense with generator-powered electrified walls. How long is that going to take you guys to learn? 8 days. Okay. If we go with something else that is still pretty helpful, like doctor training. 6 days. Imagine that's also going to be 6 days, and that as well, all being the same tier. That'll also be 8 days. Let's see how long signposts would take. You could have signposts done this afternoon. Quick research versus more worthwhile research. Yeah, we'll do the quick research. Found a cat. What kind of cat is it? It's just a regular cat. I just wanted to check because sometimes you get special cat. Trap set, trap set. We also got some fuel and stuff from all that. Okay. Defend. You're down to 20 now. You two don't need him to scavenge all of this. Scavenging team can handle some of these trips without help. Do I want to blow up the bridge for science? It could hurt me in the end. No, I'm not blowing up the bridge. I'm pretty sure it would destroy the bridge and make it inaccessible. Maybe I'll blow it up in some other time, but I really need that bridge, I think. I mean, if I don't have that, I can never expand down here easily without going up and around down this way. Now, I might not ever get a chance to expand down here with all these guys, but this bridge will become safe from zombies once they expand out further, and I'm kind of friendly with St. Michael's School for Boys, Rufio's crew, the Lost Boys. Alright, you can go... We don't need straight food. We have good food coming in. That's pretty close to you. Alright, if we needed to race, we could blow some of these places up and just start taking them. But getting up that high, we're already winning the race pretty well. Do I just take what's easy? Send you guys to scout out further? Let's take what's easy for now. Bring it on, raid. The Dahlias are coming! The Dahlias are coming! Kenny Bootendem got clipped in the first wave. We could patch him up with some meds to make sure nobody dies this time. Well, we got meds, lots of them, and that increases our chances of winning by 10, so I'm doing it. We gave Kenny some painkillers. We gave Kenny some pills that I'm pretty sure were painkillers, and bound his arm in a splint. He used his bandaged arm as a club to beat the Dahlias senseless. Then, said he felt better than he had in years and went right back to work. Those must have been some good pills. Ooh, alright. So we successfully defended against that stupidness. So, it's time for us to break. We took the bar. Okay. Well, how long is that going to take you? A day. And then you can take it over. You are my recruiter, so I'm going to send you to do that. You're cultists, so I'm going to send you to do something that won't hurt other people. Join the scavenging team. Probably don't even need both of you for that anymore. This has been weakened by the trap. How are we doing on traps? None to build. But we do have let's go in there and help. For now. You are gonna recruit somebody. Many of these people are options. Alright, recruit that guy. We got enough room for 3 more people for now. Oop. Alright. We just got signposts. And I'll be reading that out in just a sec. I'm gonna have to take a short break and I'll be right back. Okay, I return. My girl's getting up from her nap and needed me to help her take care of some stuff. And that does mean that the live stream is going to be ending in the very near future, but not right this moment. It'd be entirely silly to have that 5-10 minute break and then end it right away. We gotta practice our art skills making big graffiti murals around the city that point the way to our fort. On some of the text is so styled you can't really read it, but what's important is it looks awesome. The great thing about using signs to attract survivors is that zombies can't read, so we don't have to worry about attracting them too. Let's just hope that the living who see those signs all have good intentions. Dun dun dun. Alright, so with that we can now research searchlights to attract more survivors. It'll take us 4 days. Or we can get on with something that we wanted for realsies, like electrified walls or doctor training. Electrified walls, 8.4. Doctors, 5.8. I think we're going to go with doctors. Alright, our traps are starting to make some of these places a little weaker. That's good. We're still working on making more. No problem, no problem. Alright. We are gonna go, I guess, grab this stuff because it's there and it's easy. We'll catch some easy stuff real quick. Alright, I don't want to blow them up when he, wait, maybe I do, because that's not gonna be my bank, most likely. It's gonna be the Dahlia's bank. No bank for you, Dahlias. Enjoy your crater. We don't have to deal with the Brutus zombie. Alright, cool. That's taken out. You get up there. Build. You can start taking that out. Safely. Go. Created zombie traps. Green thumb already paying for itself. 20 food. So we're getting hella food right now. Alright, you are gonna make us some more explosives. We found a lot of fuel over time, and we've used some explosives. We could use more. Let's place them traps real quick. This one already has a trap, yes. The question mark person supersedes the trap signal. Put one in this mall, because if we're going to take these, we're going to need that mall safe. Everybody still good? Everybody still good? We don't need that many people over there. In fact, hold on a sec. Can you do this? Not safely, no. Alright, well, you know what? You could sure should do this though. And you, too, could probably handle. Dang. No, not yet. Okay. Do that. How fast is it going to take both of you? 4 days if I got both of you doing it. Just you. 4 days. No reason to have both of you doing it then. Alright. That roamer zombie's a bit of a problem. No more roamer zombie. We successfully didn't blow up the farm. Fortunately, we can't get to that to expand upon it. Yeah, and we definitely need those more explosives. Actually, in the meantime, we do want that. Let's go with that. This roamer zombie's probably going to come for us, and when he steps there, we're going to have to blow him up too, because I don't want to accidentally blow up that bridge. Found a sword, which sounds cool, but swords are only just 2 extra defense, so not super important. Go collect the rest of this easy stuff we got around here. I'm watching you, Roamer zombie. Them zombies killed. Scout that out real quick, because I do need to see what's going on in these places. Things are falling apart. As much as I would like to claim that the chunk of wall falling off and crushing those Zed that were trying to force their way through was intentional, it's fairly obvious that that section of the wall was falling apart long before they got there. If we want to keep the Zed out of our suburb, we're going to need to do some repair work, fast. A really good builder might be able to fix the wall we've currently got, but it would be easier if we use some of our precious building materials to put a new one together. Since we have a level 17 builder, we definitely beat this requirement of having a level 7 builder. Or was it 17? I think it's 17. I'll double check in a sec. But we're going to have Shrug fix the wall. Jimmy's work is nothing short of extraordinary. Using some old thumbtacks, twine, and a bit of chewing gum, he's managed to lash the bits of the old wall together to make a new zombie-proof barrier. If I had to put money on a meeting between a Mack truck and that barricade, I'd be going with the wall all the way. Nice. Good job. Yeah, 17. You can just fix it with hopes and prayers. Okay, so we spotted all that out. Ooh, and there is some good stuff to scavenge. We're changing gears. You're going to take that. We're going to try to scavenge these out before they take them. And you, even though you're not a builder, are going to be building that out. Ooh. That's problematic. Maybe. I do have an explosive still. But I want to use it if this roamer comes. So you need to build your explosives or give me some extra explosives on the quick, please. Oh man, yeah, make me explosives. We need them, man. Alright, that farm's been reclaimed. These roamers aren't coming at us too quick. Okay, you start working on that. You team up with him, work on that. You're going to build this out right quick. It's going to be great. Found a shovel and a lot of meds. Good job. Now take everything that's in here. Hold. Alright, so this fort of yours, does it have watchtowers? Asked Esteban, the potential recruit I'd spent all morning trying to schmooze. And how about a church? He's full of questions, this one. You'd think anything would be better than completely undefendable newspaper stand he was living in now, but I guess these are valid concerns. Yes, it does have both watchtowers and a church. Of course we're civilized people after all, and couldn't call ourselves that if we didn't have watchtowers and a church. I didn't mention the host of other things we still don't have, like a swimming pool, skating rink, working telephones, or the internet, but he seems satisfied. Welcome to paradise, Esben. So what kind of person is he? He is a builder. Now, I'm not going to choose builders because we got a level 17, one doing work, but we could use a second builder with all this. Hello there, dear. You look cold. Would you like this hand-knit shawl made from the finest dog's fur? I also have a cup of acorn tea around here somewhere. I've always had a knack for making things with what I find around. I used to sell them at local farmers markets and craft fairs, but those things don't seem to be happening now much nowadays. He can be a redecorator, an artist, or a crafter. Being a builder, it would make sense that he's a crafter, but crafter actually works off of the engineering skill, so not so much. A redecorator has a tiny, insignificant chance of taking one of your useless buildings and converting it to something useful. Having played other scenarios where I have 250 survivors and a city the size of 600 squares, and it's still only happening once, despite the fact that I've given like half of those people decorator, I'd say that's a very insignificant chance of it happening. So we're going to go with artist. Happiness bonus when fortifying buildings. So whenever he's building something, he gains happiness. And because he's an artist, occasionally we can get things where he makes something particularly artsy and he gives happiness to other people. So he'll be an artist. We'll equip him with a nice saw, wrench, they're the same. Give him a saw and a pickaxe. And he will take over building here. You guys can come here and defend. With you there, that was 14. Alright, hold on. I'll spread these guys out. 18. So spreading them out is better. Question then becomes, is that what I want to do? You guys are building, you're scavenging. My food situation is still gaining me a lot, and I've got enough room for 2 more people, so we're going to recruit somebody still. We recruit you. Not easily. Do you easily. So when you take over a position where somebody's recruitable, they end up just being pushed back to a further position. They don't just join you automatically. And I'm worried that they'll get pushed back to like the farm. But I gotta go with the safe recruit. Go! Finally attacked by these zombies. It took them long enough. Zed's numbers are no match for humanity's resolve. We met them head to head, head on, and sliced them into many pieces. Made kind of a zombie slurry. Alright, that means you guys can now defend against that and get us at 12. While this team, man, alright. You guys can do that, and you can do that, and that gets us to 0. That doesn't particularly have us getting anywhere with anything, though. But what do we need to kill? We could kill any number of these zombies. Alright, we're going to take this team, and we're going to start killing out zombies here. Just lowering their numbers. I don't expect to clear out that area, but we're just going to lower some numbers so they can't mass there as easily. Roamer! Alright, now give me those explosives pretty quick, please. Park reclaimed. Could take here, but I kind of want to make them deal with all of the bridge problems. So, yeah, we'll let them deal with bridge problems. You can take his position, build that quicker, and you will go scouting real quick. Well, this place I don't know anything about, and it's pretty close by. I need to learn more about it so I can continue the expansion easier. Build me bombs. Alright, we got 2 bombs. Good, good. Build me more bombs. Build more bombs. Found a sword. And an assault rifle. Okay. That assault rifle is pretty good. It's 2 better than the pistol. Good. Alright, you guys. There's stuff in various places, but we haven't figured any of that out. So I guess we'll take this stuff. Catch the easy stuff. For right now. Materials and food. Alright. Catch the easy stuff. And we'll have to start working hard figuring out where we're going to go. We reclaimed the rubble. Excellent. Okay. Part of me wants to build a bunker tower. I think I'm gonna build a bunker tower. We're gonna start building up our line. Respect with you guys, 66. I don't think I want those piles of rubble. I think they can have them. I could even take it for them and gain respect. Dangerous Zed over there. Okay. Well, you guys weren't doing anything super important, so go defend that. Cleared out some zombies here. The trap will continue to clear out zombies. It'll all be cool. Survivors spotted. Okay. Now you're going to turn that rubble into an apartment. So as we expand, I see that we're going to be taking a lot of farmlands, so food should be maintainable as our expansion happens. But I don't see too many living spaces. There's a couple of houses here, but as we expand, we're not going to have too many living spaces, so I'm going to turn this rubble into an apartment building. Part of me kind of wants to explode this to turn it, to get rid of those zombies, and also turn it into a 4-slot area so that they'd have to take over more of it to threaten up here. I'm gonna do it. Boom! Enjoy your rubble riffs. Does that affect them at all? Nah, they're still 66. Alright, then you guys can go be the ones to deal with this. You guys can continue clearing that out. Or is this cleared out enough for that to be safe? Nah, just continue clearing that out, I guess. In fact, do we even need both of you? We don't. So you can go and... honestly, you guys could team up. You could probably finish that out. There's one zombie. Because he was in the middle of the mission. That one zombie has to be killed by him. Fine, fine. That's way too dangerous for you. Alright, we'll hold you there just for now. Just for now. Alright. Got a stick, ammo, food, bonus 10 materials, and we're out of places to scavenge. So, break up the team. Put you three together and start taking a place that matters to me. You guys... we're getting a lot of food, and our storeroom's almost full. Alright. Scout that. Scout that. I want to learn everything about my area right now while I'm out of things to scout. Apparently there are rumors going around that we're a bunch of filthy cannibals. Chris and Michael, the brothers I met while recruiting day, said they heard it from a blonde woman who passed through here earlier this month. Stop telling people I'm a cannibal. I've never eaten people. It's the truth. I told them that we've been lucky. It has never come to that. Our fort has been quite a good source of food. We've always made it through times of hunger with our morals intact. In fact, our storeroom's pretty darn full. They seem satisfied and did join us. 2 more warriors. Chris the Orr. Me, back in the day, I used to make little review shows for the internet, riffing on pop culture stuff, you know? Couldn't count the number of times I did a zombie movie or game and railed on it for how cheesy it was, and now look where we are. He can be a musician, firearms training, or hand-to-hand combat. Musician's interesting because bonus happiness to others during the mission. So when you team him up, people get happier because he's around. And I think we're going to go with that because I don't like the idea of hand-to-hand combat. We want him to be equipped with something, and we're starting to run low on guns. And musician could be helpful in raising morale. We do still have the pistol, but he's going to catch a sword, and a motorcycle. His buddy over here, Michael. You know what you've been up to? You don't fool me. I know you better. I know you better than to sleep. I got my eyes on you 24/7. You're just like that weirdo Dr. Abiani that used to live next to me, waving at me, smiling, up in the night researching heaven knows what for the Center of Disease Control. You can't trust people like that. He was up to no good, you mark my words. Ooh, we can give him firearms or hand-to-hand combat, but I want him to be a light sleeper. It decreases his happiness, but it gives a 0.5 defense to all buildings. Now that might not sound like a lot, but a 0.5 to defense to all buildings when my buildings have like 8 defense, and that might have been a 7 before that. That one has 3 defense. Yeah, that one's next to a police station, so it gets a buff on its defense. 3 defense on that farm, 3 defense in that farm. 0.5 matters. Him being a light sleeper helps everything out a lot. We are going to give you, even though you don't have firearms training, the other gun. We'll just take it away if we get somebody who does have firearms training. And, though it's not going to help you out too much, Chubbs. Because Chubbs having an animal will increase happiness. Good. Good. And that fills up our survivors. And we can have you guys clear that out as practice, get stronger, and helping us clear out the zombie threat. I didn't even see that place with a box there. We'll get that later. Alright, you, on the other hand, ideally you'd be recruiting more people, but we don't have the living space for it just yet. You strong enough to deal with that? No. Let's go be friends. Help him out. He doesn't need it, but go be friendly with it. Scavenging risk. We've all been there. You've ransacked a deserted house and already found more than you can carry. You're about to leave and you hear something bumping around in the garage. There could be anything there. Bicycles, chainsaws, maybe even a rifle. But is it worth the chance? How much risk should our scavengers take? Balance risk and reward, get the easy stuff and get out, scavenge everything. With how careful we're being with our scavenging already, I think we just scavenge everything. It's going to increase the risk percentages, but we're still going to do a ton of stuff to be bringing those down. We're going to have to kill every one of these zombies eventually, so there's no point in having our scavengers shy away from them. They'll take everything they can find, even if they have to take it off of the corpse. We can change that policy later. Off of the corpse. Off of a corpse. Alrighty. Brutus zombie's coming by. And once he gets within range to blow up, I think we'll end the stream there. You defend against that guy. We didn't need you up there anyway. So we'll blow up Brutus zombie. Call it a stream. It's kind of a short one. That's alright. We'll probably do another one tomorrow at some point. I'll try to remember to keep things posted on Twitter about it. Just kind of dropped the ball on that today. Alright, zombies killed. Created explosives. Alright. Just for now, why don't you start taking that over? Really don't want to bomb this place because that labs could be important. Well, it would be important. Having extra labs means I can divide my research up into 2 things. They'd take longer, but I could. And if we want to think long term, then when I get down to the 3 repeatable ones, ideally I'd like all 3 of them being done at once rather than switching between them. Alright, make more explosives. Our food situation is good. We could have you stop farming if we wanted. Both of you guys finish that. Why don't you go... Can all 3 of you do it safely? Yeah. We don't need that food right now. You not farming puts us at losing a little bit, but we got the farm. And there's the zombie attack. We're blowing them up. We ain't dealing with that. Get out of here. Now we're mostly doing that because we got plenty of fuel to use to make more explosives. Once that starts becoming a bit of a threat, we're going to have to pick and choose when we use it. But I like using it on Brutus zombies and roamers that are giving me a hard time. Anyway, as I said before, once that guy ended up coming in, threatening the space, I was going to blow him up and take him out. Do I have any traps? Because I want to put one there, just before I forget. Because I need a buffer there, otherwise zombies are going to keep massing there and taking me out. I'd really like to have that lab and that lab, and just have those be my 3 labs. But Dahlias are definitely going to be taking that. I imagine because I keep seeing their expansion coming this way, that this way is blocked off or something. Or that there's a bridge down here and only one of them has access. Anyway, we'll end it here. We'll pick this up tomorrow at some point. Keep an eye out on Twitter, as once I figure out when that stream might be, I will post it on Twitter and try to keep it as close as I can to that point. So we'll save it up here. Short stream, we got through 12 days, but when you get this far and you have more people to manage, 12 days takes a lot longer. We are going from 13 people to 19 now. And our expansion is coming along well. It's going to take a little while to expand all this out. And then we start getting into the problems of having to deal with the other factions a lot more directly, because we're being blocked off by them. And I think we got enough spaces back here to at least form a government. 26 buildings. I bet there's 26 back there. I think we got enough to form a government, and that's what's most important, really. Get enough space to form a government. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.